Greetings and welcome back to my channel, Spine Shine Goddess. Here at Spine Shine Goddess, we are encouraging Black women to live, stand, and speak their organic truth without permission or apologies. I am posting a video of my massage students. You saw them in the previous video where they were talking candidly, openly, and truthfully about sex and dating and surviving as a woman in Belize, or as a Belizean woman. We've been working on having them do some collaboration, not just working independently, but working as a team, because they have definitely bonded over these months. It's a beautiful thing to see. Many of them who said that they didn't do women, they didn't have female friends, they didn't trust women, they didn't, now they're bonded, which is so beautiful. It's a testimony to what it means to build connections and bridges among women when we're told often, or even if we're not told, if we just have had bad experiences that we're not supposed to, get along or trust each other. So this model of going in 7 deep is quite beneficial, especially here in Belize. I don't know of anyone else who may be doing that. There may be someone or some group, but none that I'm aware of, and none that anybody I have spoken with is aware of. First community was in Steadfast, so a couple of our therapists are from there, and then there's one in Hope Creek, and then this Saturday we'll be in Silkgrass. One of the therapists lives in Silkgrass. So the idea is to take advantage of your home base. So often locals are forgotten or neglected, or just not seen as a prospect or an appropriate candidate for massage due to cost or due to whatever. But like one of my students said today, and I was so proud, she said she bartered yesterday for her grass. She usually pays $30 to get her grass cut, and she didn't have to because she was able to use massage. And that's a beautiful thing, because that's money. You're saving money, right? So if you build connections with the community and the village, even though they may not be accustomed to massage, that's the perfect opportunity to open up a market that's untapped. And so that's the idea. Not to say that even though most of them think I am anti-resort, it's not that I'm anti-resort. I just know that building within your community is vital, because when money dries up, or just the whole look of what it says to the people in your community, when you only cater to those on the outside or those visiting, I just don't think that that is a good look, that especially when it's your community. That's not to say that you can't do resorts, but I have been pushing hard for doing things that build bridges among therapists, where they can put a price tag on their service and get what they are worth. Because a lot of the resorts and spas do charge US dollars, but I doubt very many of them are paying US rates to their therapists. I've had experience in pretty much, a wide range. So when I speak about entrepreneurship versus working for a resort, it's not because I have any bad vibe or feeling about resorts. I just think that therapists too often cheapen what they do, or they expect only a certain demographic to pay, and they believe that only certain people will pay for a service. And there's so many other ways to deal with people who may not have the disposable income for what's considered a pampering service, but it will really be a therapeutic one, and something of wellness that is needed within our community. So I am hoping that the first ladies will actually lean towards developing their own practice, whatever that may mean. There are so many creative ways to do that. We've been talking about the number of ways of building a practice within a community and in Belize. And again, kudos for the student who has already started bartering. Another student is already working and finding that, just making posts and letting people know who she is, she's been able to, gain a clientele. So there's a lot of opportunity here in Belize, lots of opportunity. It's just that right now, our ladies need help. Whatever you can do, that's why I'm here right now asking that if you can give whatever you can give. I'm going to attach the Cash App. I think my Cash App may already be there. If you want to send one through Amazon, I don't know, there may be someone on here that actually wants to purchase a table. You never know. A closed mouth doesn't get fed, and I'm manifesting it. So if you want to purchase a table, then you just send it through Amazon, and then we pay for the shipping on this end. Depending on who I'm talking to, which I don't know who I'm talking to, but there may very well be some people on here that feel like, oh yeah, I can do a table. So if you're watching and you can do that, it's very much appreciated. Any help is appreciated. So that's just a little bit of what's going on in my world. So there are goddesses spining and shining. They are standing in their truth. It takes a spine to do that. And it takes a lot of breaking of generational curses when it comes to wealth or just surviving. There are a lot of things you have to push through when it comes to money, especially because we often follow the paths left by our parents or those who have attitudes or certain attitudes about money and certain attitudes about business or working for someone else or being more secure by getting a job. So it's been challenging in the sense of changing some of the attitudes and expectations. The IT Vets program, which is where I am teaching, it's a vocational school. This is the first massage program of its kind at this school, and we've had to prove ourselves. So whenever you're coming in and you're the underdog, you're the new kid on the block, you are compared to establishments that have been more long running. And I am just glad and proud to say that this first program I feel really good about, and I feel very confident in the skill sets that our ladies have acquired in such a short period of time. So if you can help further that by donating, it is appreciated. Well, that's just a little bit of what's going on in my world. So there are goddesses spining and shining. So as always, be peace. But if you have to be war, be that too. Thanks for joining me. Peace.
The end. What you think?
So I just want to give a shout out to the Mellow Yellow Massage Spa family for your support and your generous donations. I miss my studio. I miss all my clients. I especially miss my table. I actually miss my table more so than my bed. One thing about being a massage therapist, you not only gain clients, but you gain a family. So starting with Brett Miller with his generous donations with our tables, and Angel, and I call him Professor P, and there's Dill, and Samir, Plush Cuts, it's the Sax Man there, Kelvin, and Prentice, and Manuel. And then, of course, there is this beautiful woman. We need to update our picture though, my mom. So if you would still like to donate, there's a little bit of time left. Graduation is actually the 15th of July. And the ladies would like to do some shopping, Amazon shopping for supplies. So there's still a little bit of wiggle room where they could make their orders and they could be delivered after graduation, but there's still time if you'd like to make any donations, especially if you're local. If you're here in Belize and you see this, then you would just simply contact our manager, Gwendolyn Garcia at IT Vets. Thank you so much.